The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
Breakfast, dear.
Yep, okay, I'll be right in.
What's Daddy doing?
Well, he apparently got up early to work in the garden. Here's your orange juice, Betsy.
Why do we always have orange juice for breakfast?
What do you mean?
Why don't we have it for dinner instead sometime?
Oh, I don't know, honey. I never thought about it. People just generally start the day with orange juice for breakfast, I guess.
Seems like we always do the same things. Why don't we have dinner in the morning sometimes, just for a change?
Well, I know what you mean. Maybe we will sometime, just for the fun of it.
Well. Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Daddy.
Good morning, dear. Couldn't believe my eyes. I woke up, saw you out in the garden already.
Well, I woke up with such a beautiful day, I thought I'd get out and get some work done.
You must have worked up an appetite, huh? I fixed bacon and eggs. You want 2 eggs this morning?
2 eggs. So, yeah, I think I will.
Fine.
2 eggs.
It's my last week of school, Daddy.
Last week, it is. Seems to me schools get out later in the spring than we used to.
I know it. I think I used to get out about the end of May.
Well, so Mommy's going to have you on her hands all day long from now on, huh?
Oh, I think that'll be kind of fun.
Well.
I'm going to be outside playing all day.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, Mommy, I just remembered. I have to take something to school today.
Why?
One of my toys for some children who don't have anything to play with.
Oh, what children are those?
I don't know. Everybody has to bring something. And then they're going to be put in a big box and sent away.
Oh, I see. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Gee, I don't know what to take. I like all my things. I want to keep them.
Well, no. You don't want to be selfish.
Of course not.
No.
After breakfast, we'll go up to your room and we'll help you look for something, dear.
Are weekdays work days for you? Well, in that case, we invite you to join us on CBS Radio, where any number of entertaining people are on hand to provide you with fun and companionship, even as you do your daily chores. Howard Miller, for example, turns up on most of these same stations day after day with delightful new songs to play for you. He's never without the latest word on popular music either. Whether he's chatting about a tune or playing one, Howard Miller is always a joy to hear. As your host on House Party, Art Linkletter makes time fly for you, too. He makes all of his visitors feel at home, so that you get to know them as people. And all the time the fun's going on, there's human interest, too. Make friends with people from all over America at the biggest party in the world, CBS Radio's House Party, where Art Linkletter is host, and any old workday is a perfect day to have a ball.
What about this little xylophone, Betsy? You never play with this anymore.
Oh, no, Mommy. I do, too, play with it.
Oh, honestly, why, you haven't touched it for ages until just now. How about this box of paper dolls?
Oh, no, they're my favorite paper dolls.
Now, look, everything can't be your favorite. Favorite means one special thing, anyhow.
I don't care. I don't want to give up my paper dolls.
How about one of your jigsaw puzzles? You got several of those.
No, they're my favorites, too.
Oh,
Well, what's going on in here?
Favorites, too. Well, we're trying to find something Betsy can give up to take to school to be put in some relief box. The school's sending to some children.
Oh, yeah.
Betsy doesn't want to give up anything.
I do, too. I just can't find anything I don't want.
Well, I don't think that's exactly the idea, darling. You should give up something you do want. That's the real spirit of giving.
Daddy's right. You don't want to be selfish.
Well, how about this book?
Why, you can't take that, Betsy. The covers are torn off. You scribbled all over it. Wasn't much of a book anyhow, just a cheap coloring book.
Golly, with all the stuff she's got, seems to me you shouldn't have any trouble finding something.
Look in that box in your closet, Betsy. Right in there.
But I want all these things, too.
Well, you look in there now. There's a box way in the back.
You know, the trouble is she has too darn much stuff. Her aunts and uncles and grandparents have spoiled her all the things they've given her.
I know it, and I'm worried. I don't like her being so selfish.
Well, how do you teach a child not to be selfish?
Well, in a way, I'll be glad when the new baby arrives. Betsy will learn she's not the only one.
Yeah, well, we're going to have problems there, too.
Did you find anything, Betsy? Dear?
How about this pink rabbit?
Oh, no.
Why? What's the matter with that? Looks
Your
almost new.
mother gave her that. And every time she comes here, she looks to see if Betsy has it yet. I have to rush up and get it out and put it on Betsy's bookcase. No, your mother's feelings would be very hurt if we gave it away, dear.
Well, how about that fluffy white cat over there? I never see Betsy playing with that.
Aunt Effie gave her that. You know how hurt her feelings would be if Betsy gave it up.
Oh, golly.
Well, here's something. This little yellow tiger. What about that, Betsy, huh?
All right.
Fine.
Tiger?
All right, yes.
Give that away?
Why not?
Well, that's what I brought Betsy back from Chicago for her second birthday. I mean, I don't think you can give that away.
Oh, well, all right. How about some of these books, Betsy?
Play with it myself.
How about some of these books?
I like all my books.
Oh, but you have so many, surely you can give up one of them. Here, Googie the dog. It's too young for you now anyhow. You've outgrown that. And Chippy the chipmunk.
Oh, no, they're my favorites.
Oh,
Well, now, I don't see
favorites.
why she should give up those. It's true, I get pretty sick and tired of reading Chippy the Chipmunk, but she was crazy about it, and I think she ought to keep that.
Here, I don't want this one.
Well, that's Little Women. Mommy just bought that for you at the Alcott House when we were in Boston.
I don't like it.
Well, I've only read you a few chapters, dear.
Yes, but I don't like it, Mommy.
Well, you may be too young for it now, but you're going to love it when you get a little older. Mommy was crazy about Little Women when she was little, and you will be too, dear.
Well, here's a book I don't want.
Oh, honey, Daddy bought that for you.
Well, she's too young for that, too, dear. I told you that when you bought it.
Well, listen, I was crazy about James Fenimore Cooper, and if Betsy would just listen when I read these stories to her...
Well, I don't like them, Daddy.
When you're older, you will appreciate them more. Daddy loved them when he was little.
Well, you keep these books anyhow. Oh,
Look,
dear, I don't know.
Everybody gave her everything. If you're going to go on that principle, she couldn't give anything away.
Well, you didn't want to give up the tiger because you gave it to her.
Mommy, how about this music box? It's broken anyway.
Well, you can't give away something that's broken now, Betsy.
Well, I'll bet a lot of kids will bring things to school that need fixing, and somebody will repair them before they're sent away.
Well, she's not going to take some old broken-down music box. Look at it. I'd be ashamed to have her take that. Now, Betsy, if somebody gave you a present, you wouldn't want it to look like that, would you? Something that didn't even work?
No.
No, of course not. That's why you must give something that is nice. So when the little girl who doesn't have much or even anything at all sees her present, then she'll be happy with it. Now, you understand? You must give her something nice.
But if I give something nice away, then I won't have it.
Well, I know that, dear, but that's the whole idea. You must make somebody else happy. You understand?
I guess so.
Sure you
sure
do.
do.
And I think we're the ones who are making the mistake. Betsy knows what she's supposed to do. Now,
Yeah.
you got plenty of things to choose from, darling, and you make the selection. Now, for example, you've got a lot of dolls there. You certainly don't need all those dolls.
Give my children away?
Betsy, you have more dolls that you never even play with. I think that's a good idea, Daddy. Now, you pick one of those dolls, Betsy, so you
Say.
can make some other little girl happy. See?
4, 7, there are 14 dolls there.
I know it, dear, and she doesn't play with half of them.
I do, too.
Now, look here,
now,
young
darling,
lady, you do not need 14 dolls.
I know she doesn't.
I don't know what doll to give away.
Well, you decide, but you give one of them. Now, Daddy's going to work, and I'm going to do the dishes, and you better decide in a hurry because your school bus will be here soon. Come in. The door's open. Oh, Miss Banks, my goodness.
No, it's wonderful, isn't it, now that it's summertime and we can leave our doors
I
open?
should say it is. Well, come in, come in. It's a surprise. But Betsy, do something wrong at school?
Well, no. Well, that is, I'm not sure. Here, I wrapped it up so nothing would happen to it.
why, for heaven's sakes, that's Betsy's good doll.
Yes, that's what I thought. I would have phoned you from my office, but I have to drive over to see the principal at Lincoln School anyway, so I just thought I'd stop and ask you.
I don't understand. You mean Betsy took that doll to school with her this morning to give away?
Yes, apparently. And the minute I saw it, I realized there must be some mistake.
Well, I should say there is.
We've never asked the children to bring such, well, they're really good toys to give away. You understand?
Well, of course. I
asked Bessie if you knew she'd brought this one, and she said no.
No?
Well, I was pretty sure you wouldn't want her to give this one away. It looks like a very expensive doll.
Oh, it is. My heavens, I think it must have cost about $30. Of course, we couldn't have bought her anything like that. This was a gift from a business associate of my husband's. Well, the idea of her giving it away, just can't get over it. Why, she knows how careful we've always asked her to be with this doll.
Well, I didn't say anything else to her. I just felt that I should ask you about
Well,
it.
I'm so glad you did, and I thank you for bringing it back, Miss Banks. I could have picked it up.
Oh, no, that's all right. I was going past anyhow, and actually I didn't want anything to happen to it. It's such a beautiful doll. Oh, my, I'd have given anything to have had one like this when I was little.
Oh, me too. It's lovely. I just don't understand Betsy at all. No, really, you try so hard to give them a sense of value.
Well,
you
I
know.
was sure there'd been some misunderstanding.
Well, there certainly was. I don't understand my child. It's true we insisted she give a doll away. But she certainly should know better than to pick this one.
Yes, well, I'll be running along.
Thank you
Bye.
again. Thank you again, Miss Banks. Her father and I will certainly have a talk with Betsy tonight.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. We take you now to Beechnut Babyland for a forum on Beechnut Baby cereals. Excuse me, ma'am. Which Beechnut Baby cereal are you discussing? All 5 kinds. Oatmeal, rice, corn, mixed cereal, and high protein. Quite a variety. Which Beechnut Baby cereal is your favorite? Oh, whichever one you happen to be eating. Because all Beechnut Baby cereals are so very special. The reason? They come from a very special place, Beechnut Babyland, a wonderland of the finest foods for baby. Like Beechnut Baby cereals, so rich in vitamins, minerals, and proteins. They're extra nourishing and extra nice, pre-cooked for tempting smoothness and flavor. And now in delightful picture book packages, get Beechnut, the most babied foods in the world.
You mean Betsy took that doll, that beautiful doll, to give away?
This doll is without doubt the loveliest thing she's ever had. As Miss Banks said, we'd have given anything when we were little to have such a beautiful doll. Silk stockings, high heels, tiny little wristwatch, and look, little earrings and absolutely beautiful. These little sunglasses look dear. I don't know what got into Betsy, really.
Betsy, come here, honey. Come here. Did you take this doll to school to give away?
Well, yes. What's it doing back home?
Miss Banks brought it home because she knew there must be a mistake.
Honey, why did you give this away? You know Mr. Bradley sent this to you. You know Mommy and Daddy have told you what an expensive doll it is. Why, he must have paid $30 for this.
Well, you've got lots of other dolls, Betsy, that you could have given away. Why did you give this one?
You said I was to give a nice doll.
Well, yes, Betsy, but not this one.
Why? Isn't this a nice one?
Yes, dear, but it's too nice to give away.
Why?
Well, it just is, dear. You should keep things like this.
Why?
Well, because...
Well, you could have given away that sweet little rag doll, for example. Now, you've never played with that much. It was only 69 cents, and it looked brand new. Darling, this doll cost $30, dear.
What difference does it make what it costs if it's nice?
Well...
You said I should give away a nice doll so the little girl who gets it will be happy.
Well, that's right, dear, but...
Well, I thought this one would make her happy.
Well, yes, Betsy, that's fine, but... Well, what if Mr. Bradley should come and find you'd given the doll away after he gave it to you?
Wouldn't Mr. Bradley want the other little girl to be happy, too?
Yes, of course he would, dear.
Darling, don't you like this doll?
I like all my dolls, but you said to give a nice one away, didn't you?
Yes,
Well,
yes, dear.
Then what did I do wrong? I wanted her to have a nice one.
Nothing, dear. Daddy and I were just surprised, that's all, weren't we, Daddy?
Yeah.
Actually, you did a very nice thing, Betsy, and you can give this one away if you want to. Think it's a very unselfish thing to do, don't you, Daddy?
Yeah.
And we're very proud of you. Now, wash your hands. Dinner's ready, sweetheart. Run along. And use soap.
You know, sometimes I think we learn more from Betsy than she learns from us.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce with Francie Myers and Beatrice Pons and is produced by Walter Hart. This is Stuart Metz, inviting you to listen again tomorrow for The Couple Next Door.